Hi, I'm Mark from Totogi, and this is our demo of Totogi BSS Magic. One of the first applications of BSS Magic was with a customer of ours called Zain Sudan. Last year, Zain experienced an event during a civil war where they all of a sudden lost access to their main data center in Khartoum. As a result of that, they looked to Totogi to help them rapidly restore access to their communications infrastructure and be able to generate revenue again. Totogi was able to work with Zain and AWS to restore access to their communications within 18 days. One of the main reasons we were able to do that is because of our charging as a service. Our charging as a service is a scalable AWS native solution that was ready to handle Zain's 22 million subscribers instantly. After we added on charging as a service, the next thing we did was activate our PlanAI. PlanAI enabled us to show Zain how they could raise revenues by greater than 10% by implementing campaigns that reduced churn and raised ARPU of their subscribers. But one of the real challenges of activating any new charging solution, especially at the scale of 22 million subscribers, is how do you add on all of those subscribers into the new system at one go? And that's where BSS Magic comes into play. With BSS Magic, we were able to transform all of the data from their original charging system and rapidly load it into Totogi in record time. And that's why I'd love to show you a little bit more of BSS Magic in this demo. BSS Magic is an AI platform that enables telcos to add AI today on top of their existing BSS systems. The heart of BSS Magic is called telco ontology. Think of telco ontology as a way to be able to provide human-level instructions and objectives that you want to accomplish and have the AI system be able to navigate all of your existing systems to be able to obtain those objectives. It's super powerful. But you might be wondering, how do I connect the telco ontology to my existing BSS? We're using an adapter pattern where we generate adapters that speak the language of the telco ontology. Telco ontology has been built on top of TM Forum as a base layer, and we extend it with each telco to map onto their specific implementations. There's a number of different ways that you can access and make use of the telco ontology. One of those ways is by creating agentic workflows using our AI Studio. And there's a number of different ways that you can use it as well, including like we did for Zain, where we were creating transformation scripts. You can rapidly create new interfaces to integrate with partners, and you can even generate different analyses and more. Let me show you a little bit about how you would create new agents using AI Studio. So this is BSS Magic Studio, and the example that we're going to walk through is creating a new inventory management agentic workflow. So what's an agentic workflow? It's essentially one or more agents collaborating together to achieve a goal. And our agents are connected to the Totogi ontology so that you can write out, just as you would to a very expert human on your team, a set of clear instructions that they have to achieve their goal. In this example, the inventory analyst is going to pull inventory data, format it in a way that the inventory forecaster can go and predict whether or not they need to reorder supply. And if they do, they will go and order it from the ERP system. Within BSS Magic, we can also test the agents that we create right in place. In this case, you can see that the ontology agent is accessing the OneBill BSS in order to pull inventory, and then it's going to format it in the right way. Now it's pulled the inventory out of our inventory system, formatted it, and it's also calculated and done some analytics around the available inventory and what's left. Next, the inventory forecaster agent is analyzing the data and making a decision about whether it needs to order new numbers or not. In this case, it made a decision that it needed to reach out to the ERP system to create a work order, and it generates a work order, orders new inventory, and has seamlessly ordered the supply. In this case, the inventory forecaster analyzed the data and made a decision to order new phone numbers and created the work order in the Oracle financial system. So we couldn't have done this without AWS. Within BSS Magic, the core is the telco ontology layer, which is powered by Bedrock and Bedrock knowledge bases. AI Studio is a serverless platform deployed on top of AWS. And when we generate the adapters and generate code, we've worked with the AWS Generative AI Innovation Center to create a special purpose agentic workflow that models your development teams. This is capable of creating telco-grade software. And as you can see, there's a self-healing loop so that when code and tests are generated, they get run and they don't get deployed until all those tests succeed. As a result, using BSS Magic, you can create new agentic workflows, do systems migrations, and more starting today on top of your existing BSS without waiting for your vendors to catch up. You're no longer locked in. If you'd like to learn more, please scan our QR code and you can sign up for a free agent and schedule a meeting with us today.
Hi, I'm Rabindra Sakya, Senior Solution Architect at AWS. I'm going to explain about AWS architecture that powers the BSS magic that Mark has just shown in the previously. And it consists of three main components. In the demonstration, Mark showed the AI Studio, which is powered by the Amazon Bedrock for the seamless access to the foundation model, and also other AWS components. And AWS AI Studio utilizes the telco ontology layer, which provide the access to the BSS components. Telco ontology layer hides the complexity of your BSS system. Also, it is important to mention that the telco ontology also provide the multi-agent process to be able to generate the code. In this case, it is generating the new adapter when necessary. This multi-agent uses different roles in the software development cycle. For example, business analysis agent, solution architect agent, developer agent, including the feedback loop to provide the corrections in the software. Instead of taking the long cycle of software development, this integrated process allows you to do the software development in the fraction of time. Thank you.